Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to another live video, our last live video of the week. Hey, what is up? Let me start over here on Instagram. How's y'all's day been? It's like a rainy day here in Dallas. Well, it hasn't been raining all day. Hey y'all, what's up? It hasn't been raining all day, but it has been raining for like the latter part of the day. So it's like all gloomy and gross. Sorry, Instagram, I'm adjusting my camera too. It's crooked. Like, what's going on? Ah, hey girl. I have not seen you on here in a while. What is up? Hey girl, hello everybody. What's up? Welcome over here on YouTube. We're live on Instagram and YouTube. So if you see me looking different places, that's why. Okay. Hey y'all, what's up? Okay, y'all, today we're talking about what are we talking about? Hold on. The 8 mistakes that you need to avoid as a content creator. So this is overall advice for content creators, things that I've seen people do wrong that they can improve on that will make their lives as a content creator, as a business owner, much easier. So we're jumping into that. So if you guys have never joined my live before, I like it for it to be an actual conversation, not just an actual like monologue of me talking to the screen. Okay, that's normally how it is with pre-recorded videos. Okay, so I like live videos because I'm able to interact with you guys. So say hi, comment, let me know that you're in the room. Okay, give me some feedback. Yes, I already see hearts on the screen. Thank you. Give me some type of verbal cues that as we're going through the live video that if something's resonating with you, if you like it, tap the screen, double tap the screen, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, whatever it is, okay? Just to let me know, okay? All right, you said you've been in an unpacking moving stage. Girl, I feel that. I like moving to an extent. Like, I like certain parts of moving. I like getting rid of stuff. You know what I mean? But I don't like the actual moving process. You know what I mean? So yeah. Hey y'all, what's up? Okay, so let's just jump in. So if you guys are new here, what's up? My name is Andrea. Thank you for joining me on this live video. If you guys are returning, thank you guys so much for coming back and supporting me with my channel and being here. I really appreciate it. Okay, thank you. So today, again, we're talking about 8 mistakes that content creators make and how we can actually fix them. Right? Yes, 1000%. um, yes. Hey, Jessica girl. Hey girl. Yes, you said I'm in the middle of moving my house too. I feel you, girl. Moving is no joke. Okay? But moving is also cleansing. You like moving into a new space. Like, I like moving to a new space, you know? Anyway, hey Des, what's up? Hello. If you're over here on YouTube, y'all are real quiet. And normally y'all are my loud bunch. Okay? Instagram is overshining, so we gotta figure that out. Let me know. But hey Des girl, thank you for commenting. So let's hop in. If you're just now joining, again, we're talking about 8 mistakes you need to avoid as a content creator, things that I've seen people make over the years that are slowing down their process or just like stopping them, getting in their way, okay? So number 1 is failing to have a plan. Hey, what's up? It's failing to have a plan. Whenever you're creating content, you may see your favorite entrepreneur, your favorite content creator out there, and they are pumping out content, and you're just like, oh my God, it looks so seamless. You know, it seems like super easy for them. They have a plan, okay? Hey, what's up? They have a plan. They have a process. They have a strategy that they're actually following in order to have consistent content flowing out, right? We have whole workflows over here within our business, okay? Like whole workflows that we follow in order to get content all the way out the door, okay? Both me and my video editor are the primary people working on my actual content. And so we got processes that we follow. This is not just like like post and go, you know, like whatever, like this easy thing. There is a surefire plan that we have. I have an entire content like planner that I use on a very consistent basis that houses all of our stuff. So I don't want you guys to like see your favorite content creator and be like, oh, it's so easy for them, it's not easy for me, that must mean I'm doing something wrong. No, you could just not have a plan or have the right plan or the right strategy in order to get where you're wanting to go. You see what I'm saying? So yes. Hey y'all, what's up? As you guys are joining, put your first name, something about yourself in the comment section. Okay, and I love y'all's engagement over here on YouTube or on Instagram. YouTube is quiet. But hey, cosmically creative. Hey, what is up? Whoo! Okay. What'd you say? Thank you, same to you. Decorating is great, but stressing me out too. Yes. Yes, I do sell my own content planner. You guys can grab it over on my website. My website is www.andreadenise.com. And if you go to like shop, in there you can grab the content creator that I use. The content calendar that I use for my actual content. It is all built out for you in Airtable. I love me some Airtable. I've used it for years. So that's why I built it out. And then it also comes with like training and a whole situation of like how we actually use the content calendar. Okay, great plug. Thank you for mentioning that. But I'm not just going to give you the calendar and let you go figure it out. There's a whole training that comes with it, like how we use it, how we implement it, and how you can apply it for your business as well. So, yes, order it. Yes, it's super cheap. So it's just on my website just to help you guys out. So there's that. Again, it's andreadenise.com/shop, maybe? It's just on my website. And then go to shop. And you'll see content calendar. You'll find it. I promise. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? So, having an actual plan, okay? So, planning, batching, and thinking ahead is super important whenever it comes to content creation, okay? For me, what I like to do is I like to be 2 weeks ahead of my actual schedule. So, if you see me posting something, typically I'm already 2 weeks in the future of like what we're doing, unless I'm behind. For me, being behind is being on time. If that makes any sense. So if I'm posting a video the day it goes out, that's me being very behind. I like to be 2 weeks in advance on all fronts. And then even when it comes to email marketing, y'all, email marketing, I'll be like a month in advance. I'll be like 2 months in advance. So it just really depends. Like I like to batch my content though and have it done in advance. Hey Sam. You said I'm recording my first, yes, long form YouTube video today. Haven't posted in 10 months. 10 months, girl. Where you been at? What's been going on? You said I still post short though. So I definitely need that planner. Yes, you do. You do. Okay. I just posted a video. I don't know when it went up. See, again, far in advance, all right? But I posted a video within the last 2 weeks that's about like how to find content ideas. And so grab the planner and then go watch that video. It's going to walk you through how to find content ideas that will last you for like 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Because y'all know my motto, okay, is to always have at least 50 to 100 content ideas in your content bank. You don't ever want to get up and it's time to film and you're like, I don't know what to film. I don't know. That's not going to be your issue no more. Okay? All right. Okay, next one. So if you just hopped in here, what's up? My name is Andrea. Thank you for joining. This live is about 8 mistakes that content creators need to avoid that I've seen them making, and we want to make your life easier. Okay? So we're talking about that today. So number 1 was failing to plan, not having a consistent plan for your actual content creation, content batching, content like pushing out of whatever, distribution, that's the appropriate word, whatever, all that, having an actual plan for that, okay? So have workflows, have a system that works for you, whether it's just you, whether it's you and a team, whatever, have a plan, okay? It's not the ideas that's a problem. It was personal issues I was having. My son's diagnosis in the test of marriage, life was lifing. I get it. Life be lifing sometimes. Thank you for sharing that, okay? Because as a content creator, that's one of the, and I don't even know if that's in here. I feel like there is. Yes. And I'm going to skip number 4, which is to take content breaks. Specifically, Latanya, because you just mentioned the fact that like life be life in, and it really does. And so if you ever feel like you have to be on this hustle, grind for content, I want to pop that bubble for you and let you know that that's not what you have to do in order to see results within your content. You know what I mean? So also a big thing that you can do too is schedule out your content and go chill. Or lessen the amount of time that you're going to be on social, or lessen the amount of time you're going to post, right? So say your normal content schedule is, I don't know, 5 times a week, 6 times a week with short form, your whole schedule, okay? That's the whole extra conversation. But anyway, whatever your normal schedule is, maybe scale it back a bit. If life is lifing, that's fine. If you need to take a complete content break, that's fine too. But allow yourself to take those breaks because your brain needs them. You are a creative. A lot of the entrepreneurs that I work with are Christian creative entrepreneurs, okay? So you need brain breaks to allow for God to dump his God ideas on you or in you, you know what I mean? So that you can help his people, but then also that you can also stay creative. So, yes, I still grew to 4,000 followers on that break, thankfully. Amen and hallelujah, okay? Yes, them shorts, exactly. So you took a break, but you still allowed your content to be seen. You see what I'm saying? So that was a very smart. Go girl. And imagine what it's gonna be like whenever you come all the way back and you are a foot on the gas. If you gained 4K, 4,000 people, right? And we're about to talk about that in a second too. If you gained 4,000 people and that was you like foot off the pedal, imagine what it's gonna be like whenever you slam your foot down, right? And that's a word that I really felt like God was speaking to me this year was because, y'all, last year, I told my clients this. Last year, I didn't hit like subscriber goals that I wanted to hit. Okay, life was lifing. Okay, life was lifing. There was a lot going on. Okay, like y'all, I got laid off. Okay, from a job that I loved, from a team that I loved, I got laid off. It was not performance based. It was out of the freaking blue. Everybody who was in a Marcom type of role, like a marketing communication role, was affected, and so there was that. And then on top of that, like me and my ex ended a 4.5 year relationship. So like all that happened last year, like life was life in, okay? There was a depressive era in there as well. When I tell you life was life in, so I get it. I get it. But let me tell you something. One thing that I noticed was I went to my YouTube analytics because sometimes we're like, I'm doing all this work and it's not working, da, 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 da. And I'm like, okay, well, let's check your stats. Let's check the actual numbers because your number's not going to lie, right? So I checked myself, okay? I went to my analytics and I said, what is going on in the back end of my analytics? So I looked and I was like, how many videos did I even publish in 2022? Y'all, tell me why. I only posted 20 videos. And I'm over here mad I didn't hit my subscriber goal, mad X, Y, and Z didn't happen. And I'm like, but Andrew, you only posted 20 videos, right? Now, if you understand, my normal content schedule, y'all, is 2 videos a week, okay? That is not what happened. 20 videos in the entire year? What? And so but here's the thing. Once I realized that, I said, oh, that makes sense as to why I didn't hit my numbers. However, when I look at my numbers, I still gained 4,000 subscribers. So then what did I do? I said, okay, cool. If that was me with my foot off the brake, or foot off the gas, imagine what it's going to be like whenever I slam on it. Imagine what it's like when we get and stay consistent. Imagine what that's about to look like. If passively we gained 4,000 subscribers, barely posting on YouTube the entire year. Excuse me? Excuse me? You know what I mean? So, anyway, what I then did, if you want to know the extra secret that I walked my clients through, is I said, okay, if I gained 4,000 subscribers and I posted 20 videos, in order to hit X amount of subscribers, how many videos do I need to post? Simple math. You know what I mean? Like simple math and to figure it out. And boom, I came up with, I need to post 108 videos this year. Bare minimum. So that is my number. And we did the same thing for my clients, walking them through that. So anyway, random story, random update. But I wanted to mention that because sometimes we think we're doing all this stuff. We think we're like going. And whole time, we more so in our heads than we actually are in real life. So whenever I looked at my numbers and I realized I only posted 20 videos, y'all, I was appalled. Appalled. And I know life was life and stuff was happening. But I didn't realize only 20 videos. But it started making sense as to why I didn't hit my numbers. It wasn't because, oh, I suck at content creation, I'm just going to stop. It's like, you posted 2 videos and you mad nobody's seen your videos yet. Get real. It's okay. It happens. There are people who nobody knows who they are and they posted 20 videos. You know what I mean? I'm trying, girl. I'm trying to save people in the back too, okay? But there are people who have posted 20 videos and they're still at 100 subscribers. There's people who have posted 50 videos. I'm telling you, it's about the actual pressure that you apply. You have to get and stay consistent, okay? So, anywho, whenever I was growing my channel from 0 to where we're at now, I think we're at 72,000 people, 73,000 people. I don't even know, whatever. In the 70s, I'm grateful for every single last one of y'all. But as I was growing, what was I about to say? I lost my train of thought. As I was growing, I was applying pressure. Like, I was being extremely freaking consistent. I was using actual like YouTube strategies, of course, as well, which that's a whole extra video conversation, whatever. But I was being extremely consistent and on a consistent basis and making sure I got and stayed consistent. So anyway, is this number based on engagement from past videos? That number, like the 20 videos number, if that's what you're talking about, or the 4,000. So yes, it is a lot. You're right. And amen and hallelujah. Because I remember when I was at 2,000, 3,000, and I was like, dang, that person had a ton of subscribers and they had 50K. Which that's 50,000 people that decided to click on the button on your channel and subscribe, right? So I am very grateful. You're right. I am very grateful. You said, is this number based on engagement from past videos? So the number that I was quoting was talking about how I had 20 videos on my channel and gained 4,000 people, 4,000 new subscribers. So with that number, I then just did simple math to say, okay, if 20 videos got me 4,000 subscribers, then how many videos do I need to post to get to X amount of subscribers? You see what I'm saying? And then I literally came up with the number of wanting to be posting 108 videos this year. Yes. You said yes, I think 20 videos calculation. Yes. So yes, it was based on, the 20 videos was based on how many videos I posted last year. Only. So yeah. Yup. Hey y'all, what's up? If you guys are just now joining, what's up? My name is Andrea. I'm so glad you're here. Hope you decide to stay, get comfy, get you a snack, hang out. Okay. This video is about 8 mistakes you need to avoid as a content creator. We've walked through we walked through the first one, then we jumped to the fourth one. Okay. So we talked about failing to plan is one of the mistakes people make whenever it comes to their content journey. And also, people on YouTube, where y'all at? What's going on? I need you to comment something. Let me know you're in the room. Y'all quiet over here. What's going on? Instagram blowing up and y'all chilling. Wake up. What's going on? Comment. Give me some verbal cues, something that you're in the room, that you're enjoying it, that you're getting value, something. Comment down below. Let me know. Y'all are so quiet. What's going on? So there's that. And then the other one is taking content breaks if needed. Taking content breaks, whether you feel like you need it or not. Okay, taking content breaks so that God can impart what you need to get into you so that you can go help his people correctly. But then also that you can actually take time to recharge your creative juices and let them, those creative juices marinate so that you can come out super strong. You see what I'm saying? So that was 2 points, but we skipped around. So going back up to number 2 is one of the mistakes is making content that your people, wait. No, I said that wrong. One of the mistakes is not making content that your people want to see. You're making content that you think is a good idea. Okay? You are brilliant. I know that. You know that, right? However, whenever it comes to social media, people are looking for answers to their problems, not yours. Okay? And so I know that sounds harsh. I know it's but I mean, what if we have the same problems? Yeah, you should, because you know your same audience, or you at one point had the same issues, right? But they are looking for answers to their problems. So if you are creating content that you think is a great idea and you making a get ready with me for prom and nobody in your audience asked you for that video, nobody said that they wanted to see that, and you're mad when it doesn't get views, that's a you thing. You see what I'm saying? I know you're amazing. I want to see you get ready for prom. But random people online in keyword random, because you haven't built rapport with them, may not want to see that yet. They want to know what you bring to the table, how you can help them, right? Now, if you are specifically making a video and helping people with their prom makeup, that can be a whole different thing. But that was just an example, okay? People will make these random cleaning with me. I'm I don't even know who you are. Why would I want to clean with you? But if I'm subscribed to you and I love you and you're one of my favorite content creators, I would love to clean with you. Do you see what I'm saying? If some stranger was hey, you want to come to the mall with me? I'd be no. What? Why would I want to do that? You know what I mean? But if it was one of my friends, yeah, girl, let's go. You see what I'm saying? Because there's rapport. There's already that establishedness. I just made that up. Hey, girl. But yeah, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Okay? So yes, I just launched a Substack newsletter, so this is helpful. Good. I'm glad this is helpful. Perfect. Okay, so all in all, y'all, make content that your people want to see, not just things that you think are good ideas. Okay? Stop trying to reinvent the wheel. Okay? There is so much content out there. There's so much data that walks through what's working and what's not. Why are you starting from scratch? You don't need to start from scratch. What is working from other people in your industry, and how can you allow that to work for yourself? Okay? Always ask, whenever you're watching somebody else's content within your industry, I want you to ask the question, why is this working? Okay? Put down oh my God, I got to do the keywords and this and all that for right now. And I want you to look at their videos, look at their content, look at their engagement, and say, why is this working? Why is this working for them? How do I incorporate some things that they are doing in their videos, in their content, into mine? The difference is you're not saying, oh, let me copy everything that they did. I shouldn't have to say that, but I'm going to say that. you copying what they're doing is not going to work because you're not them. You see what I'm saying? Hey y'all, what's up? Okay, YouTube then woke up. What's up, you guys? Hello, 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 hello. Okay, that's what you caught. Okay. Portia, thank you. He said, "Hey Andrea, I'm here preparing dinner, listening while I'm listening. That's why I'm quiet. LOL. Love the share so far. Yay! Okay, perfect. You get a pass. You get a pass. I don't know what you just said, but hey, what's up? On this one, on the Francisco. Hey. So anyway, okay, y'all. We are just all over the place. So let's go to number 3. So if you guys are just now joining, we're talking about 8 mistakes that content creators make. Okay, if you guys are new here, what's up? My name is Andrea, and I'm super glad that you're here. And so number one was failing to plan. Number 2-ish, when we skipped around, was not taking creative breaks. And then the next one that we talked about after that, so number 3, I guess, is not making content that your people want to see, or making, like, the mistake is making content that only you think is a good idea, that you have not confirmed with data that is going to be good for your channel. Des, you said, did you find it hard to include more faith-based content in your channel if you didn't start there? Great question. Ooh, good question. Come on, questions. Come on, good questions. Okay. Also, as you guys have questions, drop them in the comment section. Okay. Or wherever the comment section is for whenever y'all are watching. Just put them in the comment section. Des, you said, did you find it hard to include more faith-based content on your channel if it didn't start there? So my channel, yes. Sorry, the short answer is yes. My channel started as hair care, as relaxed hair care. Hey y'all, what's up? My channel started as relaxed hair care a long time ago, years ago, back when I was filming in my college dorm room. I started with hair care. And so from there, I went and long story short, I used to work for this ministry where we used to go over to Zambia, and we used to like work with like orphan and vulnerable children over there. And it was really cool. Long story short, whenever I was over there one time, I felt in my spirit that God was asking me to use the platform that I have for some bigger topics, which meant sharing my faith more. And honestly, I was terrified. To be honest, I was terrified because I was like, well, what if I say something wrong? What if I lead somebody astray? Because the Bible talks about like, many of you should not become teachers or pastors because they're going to be judged more harshly. And I'm like, oh, Lord, I don't want to be judged. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be judged more harshly, Lord. Oh, wait a minute. But I'm like, Lord, you asked me to do this. You called me to do it. You're going to qualify me to do it. You're going to allow me to speak in the way that is going to help your people. And so I started sharing my faith more. And the funniest thing is that was the content that started to really blow up. So, yeah, like simple videos, like how to read my Bible was a video that did really well. There's a video on my channel. I think it's about like how I do quiet time with God. And that's the content that started to get like big. And so now what I do, because one of the things that I had considered was I was like, well, do I even still bring in Christian content now? Because I'm talking about marketing and business and stuff like that. And I'm like, Andrea, but who are you? Who are you at your core? I'm a Christian at my core, right? And so, of course, like, who am I? I'm going to share myself with you, and that is a part of me. And so I am a Christian who is a business owner. So I talk about both, and I infuse both of those into my content. And I think 1 day ago, we talked about, oh, my Lord. Oh, Lord, somebody just called me and interrupted the live video. What is happening? No. Okay, are y'all still here on Instagram? Somebody just called me and interrupted the live video, y'all. I am so sorry. Let me text her. Because what in the world? One second. Okay, sorry, y'all. So anyway, I lost my talk because she called me. She called me and my phone started glitching and all this stuff. So yes, so I started incorporating, like what I was trying to say was I'm a Christian who's also a business owner. So with my content, thank you. Okay, I'm back. Okay, cool. Yes, I broke up for a bit. Okay, I'm back. Thank you. So yeah, so I'm a Christian who is a business owner. I'm not a business owner who is incorporating Christianness into my content. Like, no, I'm a Christian who has been called to business. And so with that, I'm going to incorporate both of those together. And so was that a hard decision to make as well? Yes, because I was like, I don't know. And there was some stuff where I was leaning more towards like just doing Christian videos. And I was like, well, that's not related to this and that and this and that. But there's a way to merge the two. So let me know if that helps you and that kind of answers your question. That was a really, really good question. And so if y'all have any other questions, put them down below in the comment section or wherever the comment section is where you're watching this. Put it in the comment section because that was a great, great question. Perfect. Okay. So, what does this even say, y'all? Okay. Oh, this is what it is. You said, I love the way you put it. Christian who is a business owner, not the other way around. 1,000%. So me questioning, you're welcome. Me questioning, should I incorporate faith into my content? Is like almost like, should I incorporate me being black into my content? Well, if you look at me and I look at you, we all know that I got some melanin. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm black. Okay? And so naturally, like some of my stuff, I'm gonna talk about being black. You know what I mean? Like just naturally, because that's who I am. And that's what I want you all to realize too. Like who you are, like in the core of your actual content. I want you to let that shine in your content. I don't know what I just did, little peacock thing up here. Anyway, but I want you guys to let that show, right? So I'm a black Christian business owner. You know what I mean? Cool. Like, I couldn't leave being black out of this thing because I'm obviously black and I love being black and I don't regret it or want to be any other race. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm trying to say? And so whatever color you are, whatever background you are, whatever that is, allow that to shine through your actual content. Okay? Yes, you're so welcome. Ooh, y'all's comments coming in quick now. Come on. Christian who's a business owner, not the other way around. Yep. Oh, bye, girl. Thanks for hopping on. I haven't seen you in forever, so I'm so glad to see you on the live again. Awesome answer, and I would love for you to talk more. I would love for you to talk more about how you incorporate it. Yes, I actually did a live video that was on, what's today? It was on Tuesday about how to do business in partnership with God, and I talk about it more there. But how about this? If you stay on until the end, I will tack it on. We got like a few more points, and I will tack that on to the end. Just remind me to come back and how I incorporate both of those. Well, just really quick, how I incorporate it. I was talking with my client last night about this. Is who I am is what I want y'all to see in my content. Why? Because why the heck would I spend all this time and energy creating content that is not relative to who I am as a person? You know what I mean? And so how I incorporate the two is I work specifically with Christian business owners. And to be honest, you don't have to be a Christian to come work with me inside of my program. But naturally, a lot of people that come and work with me will say, I wanted to work with you because you were a Christian. And I don't blame them because I've worked with other people who are not Christians and they would be on some weird stuff. Whenever it comes to making money, you got to make sure you are attached to the right people. Whenever it comes to the business that God called you to, you got to make sure you are letting the right people speak over your business and into your business, especially when it comes to coaching. So anyway, that's a whole extra topic. Okay. But how I incorporate them is literally I create content that talks about my faith. I create content that talks about marketing and business. And literally on my channel is a slew of all of that. Or for example, if I'm doing a vlog and I'm doing a quiet time that morning, I'm spending time with God, and I come on and talk about what came about in that quiet time, then that's an easy way to incorporate it. But I want you guys to not think of like your life as like silos. Think of your life as like, this is who I am. These are all the different aspects I show within my content. My content may not be focused on like just be Christian content. However, Lord have mercy. What is going on? Are y'all here on Instagram? Oh my gosh. Are we even still live on Instagram? I am so annoyed. I cannot even. I don't even think we're still live on Instagram. We are. Wait a minute. I broke up again and I'm back. Y'all, my timer went off for the amount of time I'm supposed to be on Instagram a day. It just went off and booted me off Instagram. There's just a lot going on. Okay. It seems being very ghetto right now. Hey, Carmelita girl. What's up, girl? Yes, stay on assignment. You said I'm with you, sis. Yes. So yeah, that's how I merge the two, is I just be myself. And naturally within that, like things seep out, things come out, you know? So yeah, that's how I incorporate the two. Like, I don't want you guys to think of your life as like silos. I want you to think of it as like, I am who I am. So for example, like we all have multiple identities as a human. Like we're human, we're a woman or a man, we are wives, we're mothers, we're, you know what I mean? Like, these are all different things that we line up with. And so, yes, you may not just talk about motherhood, but you could incorporate sometimes like the struggles of being a mom and a business owner into your content. The struggles of being, you know what I mean? The struggles of being maybe even a single mom into your content. Like, these are real life things. Like, the whole point of social media is for us to connect, for us to be social. So don't feel like it has to be this like overly extra situation. You incorporate them by just being yourself and allowing your life to show. You know what I mean? Like, my motto is like, I'm gonna live my life and bring the camera along with me, rather than trying to curate the life I want you guys to see, like, and then living that out on camera. It's like, no, I'm gonna be me and I'm gonna bring y'all with me. You know what I mean? So with that, if you like my Christian content, then come along. If you don't, then I love you, but you don't have to watch. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's just naturally like who I am. So that's like how I incorporate it. So you're so welcome, Des. Great question. I'm trying to let me screenshot y'all. I'll come back. I'll screenshot y'all's questions later because y'all have some good questions. Okay, so number 3 is along with point number 2, which was, remember we went out of order, so just don't mind the numbers at this point. All right. Number 2 was making content that that your people actually want to see. Okay, so that's something that you need to be doing. And so along with that is, how do you make content people want to see? Is you actually answer very specific questions that they actually have. How do you know what questions they have? Great question. Great, I'm glad you asked. Great question. Here are some different tips that I can give you, okay? The YouTube search bar will tell you a heck of a lot, okay? If you type in how to, like if you go to the YouTube search bar, type in how to, hit space, tons of like suggestions will pop up. Those are real life things. Those are real life things that people are typing into the actual search bar. You can do the same on Google. And so YouTube and Google, best friends on that thing to know what people are asking. Go ask your audience, what questions do you have? Go look in other people's comment sections that are relative to your specific area and ask go into their comment section and see what questions they are asking. Their questions are content. Like, their questions are content that you can go back and take and create content with that. You know what I mean? So now you know you're making content people want to see. Okay, there's a ton of different methods with this, and this is a great time to pause and shout out the fact that Infinite Audience is open for enrollment. So if you are wanting to learn how to do this, if you're an entrepreneur or small business owner looking to leverage the power of YouTube or an organic social media content using the power of video, oh my gosh, why is everyone calling me? Why is everyone calling me today? What is happening? Hold the phone. What is happening? I cannot. We are back. I know we froze again. We're back. Lord have mercy. So anyway, y'all, if you're an entrepreneur or small business owner looking to leverage the power of organic social media content, specifically YouTube and other social media, I know we're back, and other social media content, Lord, everybody know mama trying to call me today. If that is you, then Infinite Audience is open for enrollment. It is limited spots, limited time open, okay? So if that is you and you're ready to join and you're ready to apply and you're like, I've been trying to do this thing on my own for too long, I'm ready for some support, some help, and an actual strategy that works, come and join us, okay? Come and apply. You apply by hitting that's not clickable, so don't hit that. You apply by going to that link right here, AndreaDenise.com/infinite. And same over here on Instagram. If you guys just comment in this live video or come and DM me the word infinite, make sure you spell it right. Just DM me. We'll figure it out. Spell the word infinite, and I will shoot you over a link directly to your, back to you that has a link to actually apply, okay? If you are even slightly interested, just do yourself a favor and check out the application page. If it resonates with you, then apply, honey, okay? So let's go from there. So anyway, let's just do a quick refresh. Hopefully nobody else calls me, okay? God freaking Lee. Okay. So let's do a quick refresh. We have 4 more mistakes people make, and so we're going to run through those as well. So number 1 was failing to plan, not having an actual content plan for their content. Okay. Number 2 was not making number 2 was not I'm trying to figure out how to word it. Number 2 was people making content that they thought was just a good idea and not backed by real questions people were asking. So you're making content that nobody asked for. That is a mistake. Number 3 Great question. I'll get to that in just a second. Number 3 is along with the above point, you want to actually be sure you are answering very specific questions in your content. Okay. And so one of the mistakes is that people don't do that. They don't do the research. They don't look in the back end and be like, okay, what do people want to see? What type of content do they want? They just start making stuff. It's like, well, that's how you wind up burnt out because nobody asked you for that content and you're wondering why you're not getting engagement. So there's that. Number 4 was, again, take content breaks. Take content breaks. Hey, Zeke, allow yourself to recharge. Allow yourself to allow God to place God ideas inside of you so that he can give you the content ideas that are going to help you help his people. You know what I mean? And so that's another thing there. Be sure you're taking content breaks. Our brains are not meant to always be in creative mode. Take time away. I tell my clients, listen, I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks. If you need me, I will be back in 2 weeks. And same with like on my channel. We will be gone for 2 weeks. We got content scheduled out. So any comments y'all post, I will see after the break. Hey Zeke, what's up? So yeah, so that's just like, be transparent with your people. Don't just disappear, but be transparent. Like, hey y'all, I'm taking some time away. I'll be back. I may not. Hey girl, I'll be back. I may not. In a while, we'll see. But like, just be honest, transparent about the fact that you're going to take a content break. It's okay. Content breaks, yes, it may dent the algorithm just a bit, but it's better to do that than to completely burn out and be gone for freaking forever. Okay? So there is that. So if you guys are new here, what's up? My name is Andrea. I'm glad that you're here. We're talking about 8 mistakes you need to avoid as an actual content creator. And so we just ran through the past 4. Number 5. Oh, really quick, answer the question, Des. Do I do one-on-one? So I'm glad you asked, girl, because the only way in the past to work with me was my group coaching program, Infinite Audience. However, I do have a few spots available for one-on-one actual help. Okay. I don't want y'all all running. Okay. Listen, it's a one-on-one call that we walk. It's like a 4-hour session that we are walking through stuff. We're banging it out. We're getting it done. Okay. 4 to 6 hour call. And so if that's what you're interested in, come and DM me over on Instagram. That's the best way to reach me. Des, if you don't have Instagram, let me know. My Instagram is, I'm going to put it in the chat section so you guys can see it. Let me spell it right. Maybe that'll help. But yes, I do one-on-one here and there, but that is not my primary offering. Typically, I like people to come and join the group coaching program because it is a 12-month long program. You have 12 months long of access versus if you just do, the one-on-one session with me for that 4 to 6 hours. Yes, you have like one-on-one attention for 4 to 6 hours, but you don't have that support afterwards. And so support throughout the way is super important that I've seen, that I've experienced, and I've seen within clients too. But I also know sometimes you just need a quick boost. Sometimes you just need a quick working section, get it out, and then bang it out from there. So if you need that one-on-one, come and DM me over on Instagram. I put it up here on the screen for you. Great question. Okay. So yeah, one-on-one intensives are available, but very sparingly. Okay, very sparingly. So there's that. Number 5, you guys, is overthinking and evaluating. Let's start that over. Overthinking and over-evaluating your actual content. Okay, so when it comes to content, done is better than perfect. Now, I'm not saying get out here and create crusty content that you're going to be embarrassed by in 2 days. That's not what I'm saying. Okay, so let's just, now that that's out of the way, that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is you don't feel like you have to have this gigantic freaking production, this whole situation in order for you to show up and show out on social media. Okay, do y'all see what I look like right now? No makeup. No makeup, just got out of the shower. Do you see my hair? Because I see my hair. Okay? So we're not perfect right now. We're not dolled up. I'm in a old t-shirt, okay? But guess what? I promised y'all I was going to show up. And guess what? Guess where we at? Showed up right here. Okay? So anyway, you guys, your content does not have to be perfect. Stop overthinking it. Stop being like, oh, I don't know what to post. I understand the frustration. Okay, I understand of like, I just don't know what to post, what do I post? I get it. But let me tell you, there are literally infinite amount of content ideas that are available to you if you just know where to look for them, right? And why is that the case? Because your people will never run out of, there are people in the world that will always have the problem that you solve. Hey, there are people in the world that will always have the problem that will always have the questions that you have answers to, and always have the problem that you were able to solve through your product or service. So therefore, there's always content for you to be able to make. Do you see what I'm saying? You just have to, again, know where to find it. So, yes, if you want help with that, come and inquire, come and apply for Infinite Audience, okay? Also, I have a YouTube video on my channel that talks about like how to find content ideas as well. So yeah, again, and also Answer the Public, YouTube search bar, and Google search bar as well. Those are great resources for you too. So yeah, overthinking, overvaluing your content, like we talked about before. One of the things is like, oh, but should I post this if I only do that? Just post it and see. Like a lot of times you got like whenever people first get on social media, it's like strategically throwing spaghetti at the wall. Now I'm not saying you go out here and you're legit throwing spaghetti at the wall, because that can be a waste of time. However, whenever somebody first starts content, they're not this like expert at it. Whenever somebody first starts anything, they're not an expert in it. You have to be afraid to fail and fail publicly sometimes in order to get it right, in order to figure out what your style is, how you want to film, stuff like that. So like, don't be afraid of your actual content, like pushing it out because you're overthinking, you're evaluating. Oh my gosh, somebody gonna see this content and think I'm doing the most. Okay, let them think that. Bye. Like, who cares? Let them think that. You were on assignment. You gonna be the one that's held accountable, not them. Okay? All right, amen. Next one. Number 6 is thinking that you need to have all this equipment or space in order to do what you know that God has called you to do or called you to speak on. Okay? If y'all notice, I am sitting in my living room office space. Well, not in my living room, but I'm sitting in like my office space. Okay? Do y'all see my background? Instagram, y'all not seeing the real chaos, okay? There's a lot going on over here. There's a whole treadmill right behind me. Y'all can't even see. Look, there's a whole treadmill right behind me. There's a lot going on, okay? But let me tell y'all something. I wish I had a whole filming space. I do. That'd be amazing. But do I? No. Is that the thing that stops me from creating content? Heck no. Try not to cuss. Heck no. Okay? That is not the thing that will stop me from creating content, that will ever stop me from creating content. There are ways around it. There are ways to make small spaces look really, really good. Okay? So pick like a few spaces in your house that you like. Like I like to film. Y'all see this bar stool right behind me where that backpack is, right there or right there on the screen. I literally will sit there and film videos and make it look all cute or whatever. Okay? Do I have a whole separate filming space? No. Do I have the fanciest equipment? Let me stop. Whenever I first started, did I have the fanciest equipment? Absolutely not. Do I have fancy equipment now? Sure. I just got a new camera and I freaking love it. But that's over time. It's after years in the game. You know what I mean? So you do what you can with what you got until you can get with what you want. But again, you do what you can with what you got. What's up, Stephanie? Hey, girl. So yeah. You do not need to have a ton of content or a ton of space in order for you to show up and show out online, social, okay? You can, hey girl, you can rent separate like a actual like studio and film content there. You can figure out where in your house you want to film. So again, I film up here at the bar stools. I film in my bedroom and I do it in a way where you can't necessarily see the bed. It still looks very professional, very cozy, but it's in my whole bedroom. You see what I'm saying? Like you can make a way. If you want to make a way, you'll make a way. If you want to make an excuse, you'll make an excuse. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. Next point. Hey. Next point, if you guys are just not joining, what's up? My name is Andrea. We're going over 8 mistakes that you need to avoid as a content creator. Number 1 was failing to plan. Number 2 was you making content that only you think is a good idea and that is not researched. Number 3 was you not answering people's specific questions within your content. Number 4 was not taking creative breaks. Number 5 was overthinking and over-evaluating your content. And number 6, oh, we're talking about number 6. And number 6 was feeling like you need to have all this equipment and all this space. Okay. Now number 7. Okay. What is number 7? Number 7 is you this is a mistake. You're making content that you do not align with. Okay. You're making content that you either low key don't like, or you're making content that you just don't align with. That you're not you don't even feel the connection with. Right. Yuck. Who wants to do that? Who wants to do that? Why the heck would I create a business that I hate? I'll just go work a job that I hate. You know what I mean? Like, business is hard. Why would I do that? Why would I decide to put that extra pressure on myself and I hate it as well? You know what I mean? Y'all see what I'm saying? So I'm not saying you're gonna love every moment in business. That's not what I'm saying. I ain't never said that. Oh, I don't. Some stuff be hard. Some stuff I hate, like taxes. Anyway, um, but you should be doing it because you love the heart of it, though. You know what I mean? You love some part of it, hopefully, right? You at least like some part, right? I love working with clients. I love creating content. Do I love always creating content? No. Do I love editing content? No, I don't. So again, there are certain things that I don't love, but they're like at the heart of it, I love what I get to do every day. I love that God has allowed me to help you all in the way that He's allowed me to help you all. And that He's allowed me to build my program in a way that gets results and help you guys as you're on your journey to scale and build your business. You know what I mean? I love that. Like, I love that I get to do that every day. I am honored whenever someone chooses me as their coach. I love that, right? That's at the heart of it. Does that mean I love every part of it? Heck no. Heck no. I hate editing. I hate taxes. There's other stuff too, but I'll leave that at that. Anyway, so yeah, make content that you find enjoyable because believe it or not, if you sit there in your video and you like, hello y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking. I'm like, boring. Boo. You know what I mean? Like, if you're bored, what do you think we are? If you bored in your content, what the heck do you think we are? If you are making your content and and like we can tell in your content if you are tired. That's why I stopped batching so many videos back to back because by that fourth video, I was over it. Y'all hear me? I was over it. It was all over my face and I wasn't even smiling half the time. And I looked tired because I was. And so when I realized that, I was like, okay, I need to stop batching this much. All that to say is if you hate what you're doing, if you hate the content that you're creating, your audience gonna feel that. Okay, that's one thing about video. People can see your facial expressions. People can see how you are, your mannerisms, what's going on. So find a way to like whatever niche you're in, whatever your business you are in. I know that I'm talking to like kingdom entrepreneurs. I know that I'm talking to multi-passionate entrepreneurs as well. So I know that's not a struggle for most of you. And I'm not talking about if you're in a phase of like you being annoyed with your business. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about perpetually like hating what you're doing. Then you need to switch. You need to figure that out. You need to switch something around. But you want to create content that you love, that you enjoy, that you know is adding value, that is helping people, etc. Right? Now, every passion that you have doesn't need to be like, adding money to it. Some things are just a passion, right? Some things are just a passion or are just fun, okay? Some things, yeah, let's get paid for it. But a lot of things, I'm not making a business out of everything that I do. You know what I mean? Like, I'm good at a lot of doggone things, but I'm not out here. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm not out here getting paid for X, Y, and Z. Like, I feel like I'm a pretty good designer of houses. Kind of. I use Pinterest, but who cares? Anyway, am I out here monetizing that? No. Could I? Sure. But like, how would that affect the current business that I have? The current business that God called me to. Not every passion, not everything that you have needs to be monetized. Okay? Yes, keep something precious. Yes. Absolutely. 1000%. I love the way you said that. I love the way you said that. Okay, and number 8, you guys. Let's run back through the points, all right? So if you're just not joining, what's up? My name is Andrea. I'm glad you're here. Number 1, or what we're talking about is 8 mistakes that you need to avoid as a content creator. Number 1 was failing to plan. Number 2 was making content that people do not want to see. Number 3 was not answering very specific questions within your content. Number 4 is, thank you for the follow. Number 4 is not taking content brain breaks. Number 5 is overthinking and overvaluating your content. Number 6 is thinking that you need all this equipment and all this space in order to be successful on social media, blah, blah, blah. Number 7 is making content that you do not align with, okay? And then number 8 is failing to be your authentic self on camera. So someone earlier asked me, how do I incorporate my Christian faith into my content, into my business? It's because I am my authentic self. How I'm talking to you guys is how I talk to friends, to family, to people on the street. You know what I mean? Like, this is me. This is fully me. How I talk to my clients, and I be like raw and honest with my clients. All right. If y'all think I'm rough with y'all sometimes, whenever I get spicy. So anyway, this is just how I am. This is just me. This is me, like, being able to do this. Now, let me tell you something though. People are like, but why am I not able to do that? I must not be a good content creator. I just need to quit. Okay, don't throw the baby out the bathwater. Okay, it takes time. I've been doing content for about 8-9 years. My God, that's a long time. I've been doing content for years. Let's just say that. All right, a few years. And so with that, I've learned how to be able to come out of my shell in front of a camera. Because realistically, like, yes, you guys are watching me right now. So what you're seeing is me talking to you. What I'm seeing is I'm talking to a screen. I'm talking in 2 screens. You feel me? Like, this is weird. Okay? And it's even weirder whenever I'm filming a YouTube video and y'all not there to engage with me, at least in the comment section. I'm literally filming a video and I have to know on the other side of it, whenever I put it on the computer screen and push it out to YouTube, that y'all are going to see that. So as I'm filming the video, I'm talking to you guys so nobody's in the room with me. How weird is that? You know? And so to be your authentic self in front of just, you know, a camera is weird. Nobody was born with that skill. It's a skill. It's something that you're going to learn. Fucking talk. Learn. Sorry. Learn over time. It's something that you're going to learn over time. You're going to loosen up. You're going to allow yourself to laugh. Allow yourself to just be yourself in front of your people. I'm not afraid of being imperfect in front of other imperfect people. And baby, one thing about me that I know about y'all, and y'all know about me, none of us are perfect. And so therefore, I'm going to show up as myself, no matter if I stutter, no matter what happens. It's just me. This is my authentic self. And I want you all to have that freedom to be able to do the same. So if there's ever been anything in your life where somebody's made you feel, you know, less than or like whatever because you were showing up as your full self, I am so sorry that you had to experience that. But I'm telling you that you are free, that you are safe to do that. You see what I'm saying there? I know there are situations in life where you're shunned because maybe you have a loud laugh. People are like, oh my God, you laugh so loud. Whatever. Okay? Or, oh, you do this and it's so annoying. Get out of my ear. You know what I mean? Like, who are you at the core? Who are you at the core, and how can you allow that to shine through? One of the funniest things that I think now, because I don't care, that one of my aunts used to say is, Andrea, you have such a loud laugh, blah, 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 you're so loud, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, the funniest thing is whenever I am like that on a normal basis, that's just me. Normally, my friends know you probably gonna hear me before you see me. You're probably gonna hear me before you see me. Most of them know that. So same with my family, okay? If I'm fully myself with you, you probably will. Yes, you probably will hear me before you see me. And I think it's hilarious, okay? What am I do? Try to dole it down and put it in a little box? No. Another thing is like, oh, you talk a lot. Okay, and no, but like it's funny how like God can use the things that people try to make fun of you with or try to shun you on, and it be the platform of which He wants to build His kingdom on. It's the platform that He wants to reach His people. What am I doing right now, y'all? It has been almost an hour, 53 minutes, and all my live videos be long as all get out, y'all. And what am I doing? Sitting here talking, okay? So what one person may think is a negative, somebody else, a lot of other people think it's a positive. You see what I'm saying? And like I'm allowed to use the gift that God gave me, the gift of gab. The gift of gab, whatever. It's not whatever. In order to come and talk to you guys and just have a simple conversation with you guys and help you out. So what some people think is like a negative, God is like, no, boo boo, I placed it inside of you for me to use it for my glory. You feel me? Oh, that's a message. I'm not about to get spicy yet though, because it's already late. I'm ready. Okay, but I hope somebody takes that. Write that down. Write that down. Let it marinate of what I just said. Okay, so whoever you are, I want you to use that and show up authentically as yourself. I don't care if anybody has ever made you feel less than because of that. I don't care if anybody has ever made you feel like, oh my God, you're too this, you're too that. No, you're just not enough. You're just not enough in that area. You know what I mean? Like, no, I'm going to be fully who I am, fully who God called me to be. That's who I'm going to be. That's who I'm going to show up as. And if you are offended by that, that has nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Now we're not out here like, cussing people out and then saying, well, that's just who I am. That's what I'm saying. Hopefully, like, I would think I would have to say that, but y'all know what I'm trying to say, okay? That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm saying is be fully who you are. If you have a loud laugh, show up as that loud laugh. If you talk a lot, allow yourself to talk a lot, but allow room for other people to talk to, right? Like, allow God to use the gifts that He's placed inside of you to shine in the way that gives Him glory. You know what I mean? That amplifies His name. You see what I'm saying? So, like, just allow yourself to be you. Don't feel like you have to dull yourself down or be like this overly outgoing personality. Like, don't feel like you have to do that. You can be shy on social media, you can be introverted on social media, you can be loud on social media, you can be whoever the heck God has called you to be on social media, and you will find your people if you show up authentically as yourself. If you show up on here as somebody who is not yourself, I can guarantee you that the people the person that you're pretending to be, you're gonna find more people just like that, and look up and be like, why don't I like my community? Well, boo, it's because you wasn't really being yourself. You see what I'm saying? Yes, I'm so glad this is good. I'm so glad this is good. Portia, you said, beautifully said, I've struggled with perfection and it held me back from making content. Yes, and it's held a lot of people back. You're not alone at all. It's held a lot of people back from creating content, which is why I wanted to talk about it. Like, I want you guys to truly be able to walk in your own and figure out, like, who are you? And it's going to come with time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't get on YouTube, like, cracking up, laughing, and talking for an hour. I didn't get on YouTube with that. I got on YouTube like this, y'all. I was like, hello, everyone. My name is Andrea. I'm starting a YouTube channel about hair care. And if you want to join me, come on, join me. Like, that's how I started. That is not my personality. But that's how I started. So allow yourself to start imperfectly. And as you're going, little by little, you're going to get better. Practice makes it better. You know what I mean? Good practice makes it not perfect, but it makes it doggone close. You see what I'm saying? Yes, God is not blessing who you are pretending to be. 1,000%. Very well said. 1,000% Okay? So, y'all, that was all the tips. That was all the mistakes that content creators are making. Okay? So, running back through that, if you guys are just now joining, what's up? My name is Andrea, and I'm glad you're here. Today, we were talking about 8 mistakes you need to avoid as a content creator. Number 1 was failing to plan, not having an actual content planning system that you abide by, having workflows that work for you and your content creation production schedule. Number 2 was you're making content that people don't want to see. Number 3 is you're not creating content, or you're not creating content that is speaking directly to the questions people have or the problems that they're having within whatever like aspect relates to you and your business. Number 4 is you're not taking creative breaks. Yes, it will. For you, it will be. You're not taking creative breaks from your actual content. You're not allowing yourself time for God to speak into you and to speak over you in terms of what He wants you to be doing in the direction that you want to be going, but then also taking time and allowing your brain to be creative. Allowing like a step back from your brain to be creative. Like artists, think about artists, they don't have an album every single day or every single week. They take time to do their album. It takes time, right? You know what I mean? Yes. It will be posted. It will be posted just for you, girl. Next one is another mistake is people overthinking and over evaluating their content. And that's a whole extra thing. We're going to make a whole extra video about that someday, soon. Okay. And number 6 is thinking that you need to have all this equipment and all this space in order to show up in your content. It's so not true. You don't need to have all that. You don't need to have it all together. Do y'all see my hair and this t-shirt that I'm wearing? Okay. Y'all see my makeupless face right now? We are showing up raw. Okay. Thank you. And that's what we're doing. And it's fun. Eventually it will become fun. Just the funny thing is a lot of people feel like, oh, I'm afraid to fail. No, you're not afraid to fail. You're afraid to fail publicly. Okay? If you failed and nobody saw you, would you care that you failed? If nobody knew that you had a goal and you failed it, would you care that you failed? Probably a little bit, but not as much as you would if you put it out there. Okay? So you showing up on content is literally you putting yourself out there. You making it very public, making it very like in people's faces, like this is what I'm doing. Right? And so you're not afraid of just failing. You're afraid of failing publicly. So we release that in the name of Jesus. All right? Thank you. Hallelujah. Let's go. Where were we? I forgot. Number 7 was making content that you do not align with. Can't remember if I said that already, but there's that. And then number 8 is failing to be your authentic self on camera. Failing to be your authentic self on social media. Okay? So, what questions do you guys have? I feel like this was a great conversation. Y'all started out real quiet, but we got there, and I love it. So thanks for y'all's questions. Thanks for your engagement. Thanks for your likes, your hearts. If you have not liked this video or gave me some hearts or something, please do so that I can know you're here and I can know that this was like interesting and valuable to you. Okay? Also, if you have any other questions for me, if you have other topics you want me to like talk about, then yes, come on, then come and DM me. Okay? Ooh, great question. Come and DM me over on Instagram. So we are not done yet. Don't leave, y'all. Don't leave yet unless you gotta go. Okay, that's fine. But we just got a question from Bethany. Bethany, you said, how do you brush off mean comments? Girl, it's one of my favorite topics. How do you brush off mean comments? I used to not care, but the more subs, the more meanies. LOL. So freaking true. And hey, Bethany, girl, I don't think I've ever seen you on my live before. Or at least you ain't never commented, I don't think. But hey, girl, unless you changed your profile photo. Anyway, so again, Bethany's question was, how do you brush off mean comments? I love the block button. And I love the fact that like with social media now, you can block certain words. And so I block all the bad words. So if y'all message me something, you're like, "Oh, girl, this was amazing," that comment probably got blocked. Not because I don't love you, but just because I don't know what the real crazies are trying to do with that word. You feel me? So if you're ever commenting something, keep it clean so we can actually get through the block system. Okay, but I block all bad words. I'm here sometimes just quiet. Hey girl, well, it's nice to meet you, girl. But yeah, like I literally use a block button like nobody's doggone business. Okay. That I walk in it like, listen, if I would not allow you to speak, how do I word this with not being a little too spicy on this Thursday night? There are only certain people that I'm going to take specific advice from. And so one of my things that I really don't like is unsolicited advice. Now, if I ask you and I say, hey, what did you think about this video? And you tell me, that's now on me, okay? If you just come on and you spewing hate, that's a you problem. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm like, ooh, I didn't ask you. I didn't ask. I know, we're getting a little spicy. I know, ooh, but I'm just being real. There's that. But also, like, how do again, I am very, very, very particular on who I allow to speak life into my life and into my business, okay? That's God, number one. That's my coach. That's some of my friends. If my friends see me out of line, they are allowed to speak up and let me know. That's what friends are for. My mentors, you know what I mean? Like anybody who's discipling me. But I do not let random people on the internet who do not know the full story on certain things allow me to start doubting who God has called me to be or what God called me to do. Now, I know that sounds easier said than done, and it, to be honest, is. But I really try to like think of it like, why did this person comment this, right? And if it is like a really negative and rude comment, I'm like, there's something going on with this person where they have the gall to comment this on my video. I'm going to pray for them. And not in a passive aggressive, like, I'm going to pray for you, boo. I'm going to pray for you. Not like that. Like, I'm legit going to stop what I'm doing. I'm going to pray for them because there's something behind that comment where you felt like you typing this, like, negative, hateful thing would bring you some type of peace, would bring you something when whole time it just got blocked and got you blocked and your comment blocked. You know what I mean? So, but if it gets through the blocking filters, like, I know what God has called me to do. And I know that being on social media, like with that is going to come trolls. It's going to come the crazies. It's going to come with that. And so I just kind of feel like it's a part of the territory. And instead of being shocked when it happens, I'm like, oh yeah, this is supposed to happen. And I think that's another thing. Even when it comes to business, I posted something. I was like, y'all running whenever. Yes. Like, I'm like, y'all running whenever business gets hard. Who told you it's supposed to be easy? God may have told you to do it, but he never told you it's going to be easy. Ain't nobody told you it's gonna be easy. So if you walk into business thinking it's gonna be easy, then you the one that fooled yourself. You know what I mean? I didn't say it was gonna be easy. I said it could be simple, but there are gonna be some hard moments that you're gonna experience whether you have a coach or not. You know what I mean? And so if you walk into it being like, well, I already know a part of me being on social media, a part of me putting myself out there, there's gonna be trolls. There's gonna be people that are going through something so deep where they feel like in order to feel better, they have to say something mean to me. I know that's just a part of the game. And I recognize that. And so I'm okay with like that happening. I know it's just a part of like my job. I know there are gonna be people who are wild. And they can be wild, but I'm gonna block them and I'm gonna move on. You know what I mean? Like, you not about to ruin my day. Argue with your mama, not me. Okay. Yes, you are so welcome. That was a great question, Bethany. And also, thank you for commenting. I love like actually like talking with you guys. You guys have probably followed me for years. You don't even know you here. You know what I mean? So anyway, that was a great question. Y'all have some amazing questions. Also, Bethany, on my channel, like I was saying at the very beginning of this, like I be scheduling my content out in advance. I don't even know if it already posted. I'm pretty sure it did. There's a video that talks about how to deal with negative comments. You're so welcome. How to deal with negative comments and stuff like that. It should be up on my channel. If it's not, it's going to be published. I'm pretty sure it's published. But there's a video that like walks you a little bit more in depth of like how I actually deal with negative comments. Like, I just know it's a part of the game. But it doesn't mean sometimes, they can kind of seep through and be like, oh, but then, I pray, let it be. Know that like this person got some other stuff going on, and I'm gonna brush it off. So yeah, that's it. And I will say your skin gets tougher as you go. Again, I've been doing social media for years, so it's nothing new to me whenever a troll slips through the cracks and is rude. So, you know what I'm trying to say? So your skin gets tougher as you go. But in order for it to get tougher, sometimes you gotta experience the negative comments and then exercise the block button and pray for and move on. Yes, you guys, these were some absolutely amazing questions. Let me scroll back through here and see any other things that y'all asked. I know we talked a lot about like incorporating faith in my content. So I want to be sure to grab that. Yeah, like how I incorporate, getting some screenshots, how I incorporate like my faith into my actual content. I'm trying to screenshot stuff, y'all. Real time stuff. If y'all have any questions, let me know. If y'all were on Instagram, y'all endured because we had a lot going on. We had like 2 calls. My phone booted me out of here. There's a lot going on. So anyway. So yes, you guys, anyway, thank you guys for joining me live. I really appreciate it. Thanks for coming to hang out with me. We will be live next Tuesday. But in the meantime, if you are ready to, if you're an entrepreneur or a small business owner, okay, if you have a product or service-based business and you're ready to leverage the power of organic social media content, specifically video using the power of YouTube, if that is you and you're ready to literally learn how to leverage your marketing, leverage your sales, and build simple processes in order for you to get more clients, customers, and leads on a consistent basis, if that is you and you're wondering how to do that, I invite you to come apply to join my Infinite Audience program. Now doors are open. It will only be open for a certain amount of time, and there's only 5 spots available. So if you're interested, here's a link right here on the screen for you. If you're on Instagram, just wait a minute. Over here on YouTube, here's a link. It's AndreaDenise.com/infinite. If you're on here on Instagram, just DM me after this live video, the word infinite, and I will shoot you over the link. Okay? Okay, you guys, I love you to the moon and back. Thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you guys next Tuesday, unless we pop on like as a surprise live in the meantime. So I'll see you guys then, and that's it. Bye, y'all.